Yeah.
Hey yo, man, it's your time. And fuck poverty. Get this money, man. Fuck you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Phil.
And I'm Leroy. So I got this on Twitter. I don't know this woman or anything. It wasn't her Twitter account. Somebody else had posted it, so I don't know her name or anything like this. Well, this is a woman here that described how women treat her brother.
Same way she treat men.
Say it again.
I said probably the same way she treat men. But she see it from her being her brother, so that's why she can look deeper into it.
Right.
My brother let me go through his dating app messages, and I need to talk about it because what the fuck is wrong with women? First girl, they match. He asks her on a date. She says, "Where are you taking me?" He says, "A steakhouse downtown." She says, "It the expensive one or the one on 5th Street?" He said, 5th Street. She unmatched.
That didn't say that in that text messages thing. Maybe it was more to it, but it didn't say that what she just said.
Him.
I
Unmatched.
read that.
Want me to go back?
No, it's fine.
She just asked where are we going to the one on 5th Street, and he said 5th Street. It didn't say the expensive one.
Right, that's what I saw, the 5th Street. Where we going and I saw 5th Street.
Right.
Him over the location of a steakhouse. Second girl, talked to for a week. He planned a whole date, coffee, then a walk by the river. She texted him the morning of, "Honestly, I'm more of a dinner and..."
Honestly, I'm more of a dinner and drinks girl. If you can't do that, then I don't think we're compatible. Boy, these people got their nerves.
Damn. So the white boys and shit is getting treated like the brothers and shit. Now, huh? No wonder why they going to fucking overseas to find them a wife.
Right. Like, damn, are y'all that hungry? I know it's hard out here in the economy and all that stuff, but are y'all hard out here for food?
It's funny you say that because Shay sent me a video earlier. Did you see it where the girl was with the bull on the first date and she was ordering all this shit and he was arguing with her like, "I'm not paying for that."
No.
She's like, "I'm trying to take this one to my kids."
No.
Oh, you should put that on there too then.
Now, come on now. You don't do anything like that. I mean, like, you don't even know this guy and you trying to order food for your children?
Oh, man, I got to send it to you. Hold on 1 second. I mean, you can go ahead with the show while I do this.
Drinks girl, if you can't do that, then I don't think we're compatible. They never even met, and she's already got a price tag on his time. Third girl told him, and this is a direct quote, "I'm talking to a few guys right now, so whoever plans the best first date is probably who I'll go with." She literally turned his dating life into a bidding war.
Well, at least he said that that's all right. You don't have to go anywhere, because I'd have did the same thing. Oh, that's all right. Like it's some type of competition or contest or something.
Y'all are out here treating men like DoorDash for a free night out and then wondering why they stopped putting in effort. I'm genuinely embarrassed. So after I posted the first video about my brother, he called me and said, quote, "You don't even know the half of it." Then he sent me these. This is a different girl, not the one from last time. She sends him this. I'm reading it word for word. "I'm not in a place to date right now. I need to focus on myself. You deserve someone who can give you 100%. This man took her on 7 dates, 3 dinners, 2 coffee dates, took her axe throwing, and drove 45 minutes to go to a farmer's market she wanted to go to.
Okay, that's too much time. That's his fault right there.
45 minutes one way, he paid for everything, didn't even flinch. He said he genuinely liked this girl. So
Okay.
he
Use a mark.
respects it. Doesn't double text, doesn't beg, just says, "I understand, take care of yourself." 4 days later, she's in a relationship on Facebook. Hard launch. With a guy she was seeing the entire time. And then 3 weeks later, she texts him, "And I wish I was making this up. Oh my God, how are you still single? Me and Tyler broke up. He was so toxic. I miss our little dates." Our little dates? You mean the 7 free dinners? The farmer's market? You miss being funded?
And he probably will still talk to her.
You were never...
Well, he going to talk to her because now he just want one thing and he going to get it and then flee her. That's how you do that.
Mm-hmm.
on your...
So that means he had to take her out again?
Yeah.
You were keeping my brother on standby while you test drove somebody else. And then when that didn't work out, you came back to the ATM. Part 3 is coming and it's going to make you sick.
All right. I'm gonna go
Girl, mind your business. Let your brother deal with that.
That's her brother. She looking out, trying to look out for him.
They're grown. They're grown. They need to handle their own business now.
Wonder if it's her little brother.
He's old enough. He's doing all these expensive dates and shit. He's an adult. After a while, you just got to stay out of your family members' lives and let them live their life.
If it's her little brother, I could see her doing that.
You see all the bad decisions my sisters make with they men. You don't see me all up in their business.
But you would if they was younger, wouldn't you?
No.
So you wouldn't say nothing.
As an adult, no.
Okay,
they're adults. There's one thing if they, teenagers or something, or in high school. That's not what her brother is. Ain't no high school kid spending only 7 expensive dates on no girl and all this shit.
Okay, so wonder if it's I got it. Wonder if it's she's okay. Wonder if your sister is 21. You still wouldn't do it?
No.
You would just
I wouldn't
let
give her
do
advice if she get asked for advice. I wouldn't go online and post it online and be talking all of this. That's her business.
Oh no, that's different. I'm just talking about would you just
I'm talking about the whole spectrum of everything. If they came to me and wanted some advice, I would give them advice. But I'm talking about being so caught up, and then she talking about as a part 3 and all this. I'm not doing all that and posting nothing online and all that.
Oh, I wouldn't do that online in general, but I would give my little sister advice.
If she came to me for advice, I would give her some advice. They probably wouldn't because they already know how I am and how I react.
Cold. That's
they're
how
gonna do what they want to do anyway, regardless if you give them excellent advice.
You react by being cold, huh?
Nope, I'm telling you what it is. Girls gonna do what they want to do, regardless if they got good advice or not.
All right, here's this video that Philip just sent me. It's a lady here on a date, and she just ordered something that made me cancel the whole date. Here we go.
It is. He just told me I can't take food home for my kids.
You sure can. You can take home anything you want. I ain't paying for it.
What? You just told me I could.
Now, see, when he do shit like this, I'd have just got up and left.
Yep, soon as she turned that phone around or picked her phone up to start doing some recording shit.
Yep.
I'd have pulled the waiter to the side. I'm going to pay for the dinner, and that's it. All this other shit she ordering to go, I'm not paying for it, and here go your tip.
Yep.
Couldn't take no food home to my kids.
We on a date. This is our first date.
Get up,
and
man.
You ordering extra food. If you ordering all that extra food, you need to pay for it. I'm not paying for extra food.
So you telling me if I need to take food home to my kids, you not going to pay for it?
I didn't say that. That's a different story. But if you're on a date trying to get to know each other, and you got the waitress or whatever, but I mean, we're on a date trying to get to know each other, and we eat. I think it's kind of disrespectful, or it's not being considerate that you will order all these 3, 4, 5 kids for your family at home, all these extra to-go plates, and you think I should pay for them. I'm not paying for them. What kind of guy you think
if I would have ordered for me to eat, you would have paid for it, but I'm ordering to take home.
I asked you, I invited you out on a dinner, that's to pay for you. You look at all this food.
Look at it. Look at it.
Look at the
Zoom out so we can see all this food, please.
Look at the food you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can pay for it.
She don't want to show it, but it's like 4 platters over there or something. You picked the wrong girl to take a date on anyway.
Why? Because you got all those kids.
A whole bunch of kids, ain't she? And she big.
Well, he big too. You know my brother.
That don't matter.
You know brother's here is a truck driver. He got that truck driver look. that mustache, how the way that mustache and beard is shaped up is a dead giveaway that he drive trucks.
Yeah, I'm not paying for. Yeah, you can kind of get the ticket together, but I'm not paying for everything. I'm letting you know that's right now. I'm not paying for all that food.
Yes, he is. I totally
understand. Okay, I understand. Yeah, we'll let you know in a second. Yeah, I'm not paying for that food.
Man, get up and walk away, please.
I don't know if the waitress gonna get the manager on you or whatever happened. I pay for your food.
This is my food.
Okay, you reach inside your pocket, pay for your whoever food, this extra food. You have children at home. You went out on a date. That's inconsiderate. And then you filming me. That's another.
It won't be another date.
It won't be another date?
No, it won't.
I respect you for that. If there won't be another
since
date.
You can't pay for this.
All right. So
it's for me. I'm taking it home for me.
And you normally film people on the first date?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, society is going down bad when you got to do all this shit for food.
There's a lot of girls doing this. You just saw the other girl say her brother went on 7 food dates and ain't getting nowhere with that girl.
Right.
I mean, this is like the new thing for these girls. They show you a little interest because they want you to take them out to eat, and then they want to fucking eat up like crazy, and then don't show you no love back. I ain't saying you gotta give them no ass or nothing, but damn, can we like fucking get to know each other?
Right. There's always, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, I'm sorry. Ladies, there's always Aldi's, the grocery outlet.
And it's funny because me and Shay, when she sent me this, we had this talk about it. And I was like, no, she shouldn't be getting no food. She said, well, it all depends. Because if I want to bring some food home to my kids, then I'll just pay for it. I said, I hear what you're saying. But the difference is, if you're on a first date with a girl, y'all out eating, y'all supposed to get to know each other. And then who says the date is over right after this? And now what if I want to take you to go get some drinks, or we want to walk on the waterfront or some shit like that? You know what I mean?
Now you got to carry. Now
I got
have all this
fucking
food.
old ass food sitting in my car and shit.
Right.
No, I said the proper way you do it. If you got kids at home, you fucking leave some money for them or the babysitter or whatever, so they can order some food or whatever, or you cook them some food before you roll out or whatever. You know what I mean? They got food at the house.
Right.
You don't sit there and because you're gonna get home late on a date. Don't nobody come home early. You getting home late and then you bringing all this food home. You supposed to wake them up. Or they're supposed to stay up late just to eat? Like, come on now.
You normally order for your children on the first date. What you trying to see if I can take care of your, I don't know, what is that for? What is the reason for you ordering food for everybody in your house?
Because
you need to pay for it.
Yes. See? Why not? You can dig in your pocket, pull that card out, and pay for it.
Whatever. Don't put me on no internet. Don't put me on
too late. Yep. I would have soon she would have pulled that phone on. I would have got up and walked away.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, we waiting for you. You're paying for it.
I pay for myself. I'm not paying for both food, and that's it. I'm paying for myself.
Well, shout out to our truck driving brothers out there.
Yeah, he got that truck brothers.
Yeah, but there's too much talking. I'm like, look, I ain't
she
paying for it.
She don't even seem like a nice girl that you would want to take out anyway.
Nope.
A big joint with a mouth. I
was about to say, with that damn attitude, no.
Right.
I was just about to say that.
You might get food with a little fine ass chick. She's just beautiful and fine. You like, all right, you get stupid with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But a loud mouth, big joint, like what? And this is who you want to take out? You can do better than that, bro.
Well, we go to Nassau County, New York, where defense attorney Brian Griffin stated that his father, Brian Keenan, and son, Brian Keenan Jr., are accused of attacking a landscaper with a bat, acting in self-defense during an ongoing neighborhood dispute. Here's the report. The father and son whooped that dude's ass, huh?
A father and son are now facing charges after police say that they attacked.
Oh, come on now. Upset now because they got shitty cameras.
A landscaper
What's all
was
this
working
like this?
on their neighbor's lawn.
Surveillance video captured this meeting in Massapequa Park. News 4's Pacey Chang has more on.
And they both got bats. I thought just one had a bat.
What the landscaper says sparked the confrontation.
Oh man, I'm all messed up, banged up.
Go ahead, brother. Get your money. Go on and get your money.
Tired. It's like worn out, and I got a serious headache.
Tony Ayala feels fortunate to be able to talk and stand today after this beating he suffered that was captured on video. Police arrested the two men who allegedly beat him with a metal bat and a stick.
He's yelling at us saying, he's like, hey, stay the F off my property. I was like, excuse me, sir, what do we do? He was like, you drove out my driveway.
Ayala says 67-year-old Brian McKeon was angered that Ayala had used this sidewalk in front of his house to access the neighbor's house on Grant Street, a property he maintains weekly.
He was like, don't walk on my property. I explained to the gentleman.
Okay, did he park there or did he walk?
The old man is tripping. He parked on the street. The old man figured, you know how I be bitching about somebody parking in front of my house. He on that shit, but he took it to a whole nother level.
Right.
You don't own the street, homie.
And he only doing his job. It ain't like he gonna be there all day long.
I said, hey, sir, guess what? That's a public sidewalk. That's a public entrance to the sidewalk that just so happens to lead to your driveway. But nobody walked on your driveway.
Police say the video shows McKeon grab a wooden rod and his son Brian McKeon.
I guess the other dude cutting grass and he said, well, look, I ain't into that shit. That dude getting his ass whooped with a bat and a stick, and he's still cutting grass.
Junior wielding a metal baseball bat, crossing.
He was trying though.
Yeah.
Flipping and dodging that bat, but he got cracked upside the head a couple times.
Yard and attacking Ayala over and over again. Prosecutors say he was bashed on.
Okay, so he got a brick in his hand now. He like, all right, y'all come over here, I'm gonna pop you in the head with this brick.
Both father and son pleaded not guilty to assault and criminal possession of a weapon. Their attorney saying they acted out of self-defense.
This was an ongoing
shit.
Right, it's two of
Two
them.
on one, y'all both got weapons.
Right, how's that self-defense?
That the McKeons tried repeatedly to de-escalate, and unfortunately this complainant had a different thought in mind.
Shiesty fucking lawyers, boy, they killed me every time.
Like what we saw in this that shitty footage. Don't say they wouldn't.
This will all play out in court.
It breaks my heart about what happened to him on the front lawn of my driveway. There was just no reason for it.
But Thomas Kuchera, who owns the home and has known Ayala for years, says there was no long-term dispute between Ayala and his neighbors.
They came onto my property with weapons to go after the man. So right there, there's no way of justifying that.
Right.
How's one thing if this was going down on your side of the fucking property line, but you over on the man's side.
Right.
No way of saying this was reasonable.
Ayala also has no idea what set them off, but is focused on recovering so he can go back to work.
I don't know what their end game was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
beat your ass. That was the end game. Look at him like he in a fucking batter's fucking cage.
Yep.
Having your heart.
McKeon Sr. was released on his own recognizance. His attorney says he has been with the FDNY for 37 years. His son, McKeon Jr., was released on $2,500 cash bail. They are both due back in court on July 6th, and they both had to sign orders of protection to stay away from Ayala, the landscaper. Reporting from Massapequa Park, Paisy Cheng, News 4.
All right, so what about the neighbor? It should be one on him too. A restraining order on the neighbor. They shouldn't be. They was on his side, like you said, hitting the guy. So it should be a restraining order that you can't come in his yard again, or to whenever the case is over or whatever. He's a fireman, so he gonna get off the fire.
Of course.
Well, shout out to them. Get some better cameras. I guess that would have been a neighbor's cameras, right?
Yeah. How you and your son beating somebody on somebody else's property with bat and stick, and you get out of jail just like that?
Because he's a NYPD fireman, and you know the other thing too. So we go to Atlanta, Georgia, where a federal judicial conduct report confirmed that U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross of the Northern District of Georgia had an extramarital affair involving at least 5 sexual encounters with Atlanta's Police Department Deputy Chief Kelley Collier inside her courthouse chambers during work hours. This was like viral, maybe like a month ago. So I had too much stuff to behind on some news reports, so we'll listen to it.
New S6, a federal judge and a high-ranking Atlanta police official.
My man is wasting his time on this show. He should be like a game show host or some shit. Because that's just what he looked like.
It involves sexual encounters inside the judge's chambers during work hours. Tonight, Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln breaks down the judicial order and Ashley, federal judges.
I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of judge chambers getting fucking busy these days.
This activity went on for years.
Yeah, according to this 20-page order from the chief judge over the 11.
Well, that's just what you just said. If it just went on for years, then somebody knew, or somebody had just found out and don't like the judge or something and went to go tell.
District. Now the report does
Look
not.
how she spelled Ashley.
Trying to be cute. Now you know they ain't how her mom.
Oh yes, it is.
You think so?
Yeah. Her ghetto mom spelled it the ghetto way. You special. We're gonna do yours different.
Judge, but for the last 2 days, I've been speaking with sources and going through public records to identify the accused after federal employees complained about hearing intimate noises through the walls.
These are serious allegations.
They're allegations of sexual encounters during work hours that a federal judge admitted to, according to this newly released judicial order. The report details an investigation launched after a complaint was filed against a federal judge last September.
I don't think judges are perfect. They're human beings, too.
Former federal prosecutor Doug Gilfillan says federal laws allow judges' identities to remain undisclosed in reports like these.
Here we go with this crap, so they can do stuff, but we can't find out who it
to
is.
protect the integrity of investigations.
However, the law requires an order like this one to be made public if there's an imposition of discipline.
The report claims the judge had sex on at least 5 occasions over a 2-year period inside her chambers with a high-ranking police officer.
Oh shit, the judge is a female?
Yes.
Shit, I thought it was a guy the whole time.
No.
Stone cold freak.
Viewed during the investigation.
And she's black too. They both black. Why is that? Do you want to go into it?
Nope, just get to the story.
Multiple incidents where they allegedly heard people having sex through the walls. One court clerk testified to hearing what was described as unsettling noises, kissing, and music coming from the judge's chambers.
Why should the everyday person care about these allegations?
The American legal system depends on honesty and truthfulness.
This investigative report did not identify the judge or the officer, but multiple sources.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know they would have her picture on here.
That federal Judge Eleanor Ross and Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Kelley Collier were the 2 accused. In the complaint, the judge's employee said she attended a primary election victory party for a district attorney on May 21st, 2024.
Why are they blanking out these people's faces in a public place like this?
Provided Channel 2 this photo showing Ross at that party. The order also says the judge
That's
presided over a
stupid.
hearing the following day. Channel 2 obtained federal court records showing Ross presided over a supervised release hearing on May 22nd, 2024. And regarding the officer, the chief judge wrote the officer has worked for the PD since 1998, later adding that the officer has held this role since 2025. Atlanta police records show Collier joined the department in 1998, and his LinkedIn profile reflected a promotion in 2025. That LinkedIn page has since been taken down. I reached out to Ross, but a representative responded with no comment. The chief judge.
Brothers, if you had a case and she's the judge and that cop was on that case too, go see your lawyer or get a lawyer.
I'd be like, look, she can't make a sound judgment, and I feel like I was railroaded. I'm gonna need somebody to open up my case.
Yep.
Has already issued Ross a private reprimand, and she agreed to write a apology letter.
Reprimand. She ain't even getting fired.
Nope.
To her employees. She was.
So she got to write an apology letter to employees for banging in her office, which they already knew that anyway.
They weren't secret about it. All that screaming and hollering and music playing.
Yep.
They cranked up the R&B and got busy.
Reprimanded for attending a political event, as federal judges are prohibited from participating.
They cranked up some Bobby Brown, huh?
And I bet you they both married, ain't they?
Probably. If you do something like that, they one of them got to lead somebody.
Chief Judge said harsher discipline was not imposed because of the judge's exemplary service to the court, along with the fact the judge ended the relationship and accepted responsibility.
In some ways, this is a self-inflicted wound, and it just sows further distrust in the system by the public, and that's just not something that we need right now.
And Atlanta police provided a statement this afternoon saying it launched an investigation to determine if the person mentioned in the federal report is an Atlanta police officer. Now, we've attempted to reach out to Collier and have not heard back. Reporting live in the
shit, they ain't me.
Channel 2 Action.
Yep.
They lining up all the numbers and dates. They don't care. They ain't me. You doing right.
And that's ridiculous, too. To be keeping all that stuff hidden. Well, Philip, we going to Philadelphia, PA, when one of your favorite basketball players, LeBron James, has officially signed with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year deal, joining a loaded roster along with Joel Embiid, who I probably think is probably going to get traded. I'll probably say probably around All-Star break if he's not doing good or anything. Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown. Here's Ike Reese, Spike Exkin, and Jack Fritz from 94 WIP debating a realistic percentage of a chance of the Philadelphia 76ers winning an NBA championship. By listening to these names, and this is the radio, I'm nervous to hear.
Question, is Spike related to Howard?
Yes, that's his son.
Okay.
Here's the report.
There is the moment where LeBron says he's coming to Philadelphia, and that is an amazing moment for Philadelphia. I acknowledge that. But once that moves on to the next part, there is okay, so what now? Like, what's going to happen? And generally, most of the conversation has been nationally and locally, okay, we're going to win a championship now. So what we're going to talk about today is, like, what is the real chance that they're going to win a championship this year? You can give it a percentage, whatever you want. Like, what is the percentage chance the Philadelphia 76ers?
Well, the real question is, would Jaylen Brown and LeBron James, can they get out the damn second round? The hell with the championship.
Oh, we definitely getting out the second round. I don't know about winning the championship because usually it takes a little minute to gel. Right. And they showed that every team that LeBron played for, he won his second year. You know what I mean? So that first year is like to get to know everybody, see how they play, try to get your game adjusted to their game, all that type of shit.
Right.
Win the NBA championship 26-27. Ike, I've learned enough to know that you should go first on this one. So slap a percentage on it, chance the Sixers win the title this year?
I got them at about a 24% chance.
Okay, 1-4.
Yeah, you know what? I think them along with New York, San Antonio, and OKC. I think those are the four teams that
it's funny how everybody just keeps saying San Antonio. I don't see nothing there. Wemby disappeared, and then Fox couldn't make a bucket. So what are you talking about?
Right.
They ain't got no. They okay for the regular season, but it's going to be between New York, us, and OKC. Those are the three powerhouses.
I think they should be more focused on the Eastern Conference because the Eastern Conference, you got Miami. You forgetting about Miami.
They ain't got no guards though, so they got three big men. You need some guards.
Okay, what about young Orlando?
Man, we ain't worried about Orlando. They ain't nobody.
Okay, no ATL in the house, huh?
No.
Okay.
Ain't nobody you got New York and Miami and Cleveland. Those are like the top three.
I forgot Cleveland. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are the top three teams in the East.
Is James Harden still on Cleveland?
Well, he opted out, but they said he's real close to the owner or whatever, so he's going to re-sign and I guess he's getting another big contract. I don't know how, but
I ain't worried about
Cleveland. Going nowhere. Yeah, I ain't worried about Cleveland.
Yeah, because you can't win that with James Harden on team.
They're like the opposite of Miami. They got all guards. You know what I mean?
Right.
No bigs that can fucking bang.
Or going out and winning this thing. New York. When's the last time they've been a repeat champion? Is it Golden State?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't trust New York to be a repeat champion.
Well, they got to still sign Towns because Towns looking for a big deal, and they don't know if they want to re-sign him or not.
Right.
They hit it a fucking genie in the bottle and lucked up and got them one.
Yep.
But I don't see
injuries. And like you said, San Antonio played like shit down the stretch. Well, not all of San Antonio, but like you said, Fox.
Fox played like shit, and Wemby disappeared.
Yep.
I think it's been a different champion every year for 8 years.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
So even with New York giving them the respect they deserve as reigning champions, it's going to be hard to repeat when you got that target on your back and you got teams like Miami, Philly, Boston gunning for you, Detroit.
Forgot all about Boston and Detroit.
Ain't nobody worried about Boston.
What about Detroit?
Detroit, you can throw them in the mix. They got a nice squad.
Mm-hmm.
But Boston, no.
And
who they got besides Tatum?
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of taking shots at Brown too a little bit. Did you see that?
No, what'd he say?
He was talking to the kids and stuff, and he was saying like, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room, because you know that's what they were saying about Brown.
Like he acted like an ass, like he was better than everybody.
I don't know. That was the knock on him. I don't think that's what it was. I don't think that they like the fact that Brown speaks his mind on black topics and shit. He's out there with protesters. He's posting online all the time because he got the podcast and he got this thing where he like just go around like the world and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I was watching some of that stuff and it was kind of decent. I saw him racing. Did you see that when he raced the track star?
No.
It's a track star. He was teaching them how you're supposed to run and how you do it. And he had him for a hot second. What's the top track star right now in the U.S.?
I know he got
young brother.
he got braids. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
When I was talking shit about football ain't world champions.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I don't remember his name.
I forget his name. Well, he was showing them.
Is it Noah Wiley?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, he was teaching them how runners run and how they lift their legs and you swing your arm to get the extra push, and then he raced them. And Brown had him for a second, but then at the end he like pulled off and took it from him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen another one. He was with an African dude. Was it? It wasn't Bowl. One of these African players that's in the NBA that's real tall. But he went to like Africa with him, and he was like, "I'm gonna hook you up with a girl," and he was like trying to get him to hook up with a girl, and the bull was all goofy and shit. That was kind of decent though. So he be posting stuff like that, and he got his podcast. And I think Boston don't like that. They don't like no outspoken black man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They want you to be the nice, humble guy. You stay humble, you can get it. You can stay here.
And so it's going to be hard, and they lost a key part in losing Mitchell Robinson, and we'll see what the drive and the hunger is for them once they've already won the title. But I'll give them the respect of being the reigning champions, although I think the Sixers of the other teams have the best chance. I'm thinking of Miami, Detroit, Boston, all those teams. And listen, I still think San Antonio and OKC are probably the two best teams overall. I know New York beat San Antonio, but I think San Antonio, with that experience and given another year, they're going to be stronger. And OKC wasn't completely healthy. They come back healthy next year. They're probably the favorites to win it all. And we got to take this in consideration once the excitement dies down a little bit about LeBron being here. It's the first year. Like, doing this in a one-year turnaround, the significant change in how the offense is going to operate, how the ball is going to flow, all of those things, coupled with trying to figure out how does Joel fit into all of this.
That's why I said he'll probably be traded if he ain't acting right. If he ain't acting right, he's gonna probably be traded like probably around All-Star break.
Well, he didn't have no surgeries for the first time in a long time in the off season, and he said he had a talk with LeBron, and he's gonna have he made a promise that he was gonna have his best. He's gonna be in his best shape he's ever been in for this season or something. Like, really, you need to do that?
Right?
You're a goddamn professional. Why does it take you fucking 10 years later to do this shit?
Now, Maxey and LeBron is working out now, right?
They've been working out.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Maxey was signed to Rich Paul and LeBron.
Clutch.
Yeah, I didn't know he was signed to that. And then when it came out and said, well, Maxey been working out in the offseason with LeBron. So it's been like an ongoing thing, you know what I mean? Not this season, but even before this season.
Right.
So I think once Clutch signed him, that's when he started so LeBron looked at him like his little brother. You know, he was on the phone with LeBron the whole time begging him to come to Philly.
Yeah.
Man, you're asking for a perfect storm, including perfect health, for them to win a title this year. But I would have them fourth among the four teams as a championship team.
215-592-9494. What percentage chance do you give the Sixers of winning a title this year?
Has 95%.
So I have. Oh yeah, this is going to be quite a program.
Please don't have any callers. They were talking intelligent. And I would have listened if I was listening to us on the radio, but don't have those idiot callers on this.
Well,
please.
I said 24 and I said 30, so we're right in the same ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
So I have them at like 3 to 5% chance of winning a title this year. And here's why I think it is very minimal that they could win a title this year. I would give them a better chance in the next year than I would this year. First one. They're just not going to play together very much. So let's say Joel Embiid plays 40 games, LeBron plays 50 games, Jaylen Brown plays 60 games. I would imagine all of them playing together is 20 games during the regular season, and I just don't think that. I mean,
that's
if
Embiid only,
that's a little bit too low. See, that's why I tell you. See, so they're gonna play 20 games together. That's it.
He said a 3 to 5%. Well, shit, you can name fucking the Timberwolves and say they got a 3 to 5%. We better than that. Come on now.
No, I thought he said 3 out of 5. I didn't mean.
I thought he said percent. I think so.
Want me to go back?
Yeah, go back.
For them to win the title this year, but I would have them fourth among the four teams as a championship team.
215-592-9494. What percentage chance do you give the Sixers of winning a title this year?
Has 95%.
So I have. Oh yeah, this is going to be quite a program. So I have them at like 3 to 5% chance
Okay.
of winning a
See,
title.
like, what are you talking about? The
Here's why.
bummest team in the league got a 3% chance.
I think it is.
They ain't saying shit.
Well, that's your peoples. You
They ain't
listen
know my
to
peoples.
what's your other radio? What's the other sports radio? You
I don't listen
to
to
that
WIP.
So you listen to the other one?
Yeah, sometimes. I haven't listened to since they took the brother off like that.
Oh, some things never change, huh?
Them all that they could win a title this year. I would give them a better chance in the next year than I would this year. First one, they're just not going to play together very much. So let's say Joel Embiid plays 40 games, LeBron plays 50 games, Jaylen Brown plays 60 games. I would imagine all of them playing together is 20 games
That's
during the
super
regular season.
low.
Yeah, that's
super
ridiculous.
low.
You mean to tell me all these guys, nobody healthy, and they only going to play 20 games together? That don't make no sense.
Right.
Think that, I mean, if Embiid's only playing 40, the most they could play together is 40. And then when you
I was going to say we need about 40 games together.
But that would mean every game. And part of this has been part of the reasoning that people have confidence in this is that one of them could not play and the other guys could carry it. Well, if all of their games are together, then that doesn't really happen. So my gut tells me they're going to play 20 or 25 games during the regular season, and I don't think that's enough, especially in an Eastern Conference where most of the teams kind of know each other pretty well.
And it's stronger.
It is
You
stronger.
you don't need everybody every night. All you need to do is fucking being one of the top 3 teams in the East. When the playoffs start, that's when you need everybody to show up.
Right. You can just do good enough just to get in the playoffs. You don't have to play every game. They all don't have to play every game with each other. But even though 20 games together is a little low.
It was this past year.
Yes. Number 2, they're still relying to win a championship on Joel Embiid and LeBron James. And
no, they're not. They got Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, yeah, he's an idiot. Jaylen Brown just fucking won the MVP of the finals. What are you talking about?
Right.
In the
and him and Maxey averaging 28 points a game. Those are 1-2 right there.
Mm-hmm.
They're still going to need Joel Embiid to make it through the playoffs and LeBron at 42 years old to make it through the playoffs. Once you start watching an entire playoff run, you start realizing how tough that is. Joel, I hope for his health. I pray for his health. But for me to count on his health, I don't think it's good to count on it. Reason number 3, they don't really have a backup plan for Joel Embiid at the moment. Now, that could change at the trade deadline, but really their backups now are Ariel Hukporti and Adem Bona, and that is like...
I like Bona.
I just don't think
but he
that's
need to gain some weight.
Way that you're getting through the playoffs. Number 4, the LeBron thing really didn't address any of the issues they had. It doesn't improve their defense. It doesn't improve their shooting. It doesn't improve their rebounding.
Jaylen Brown ain't on his team? Or
he's an idiot. Yeah, he's an idiot. Because he acting like we didn't pick up Jaylen Brown. That improves the defense. And rebounding, LeBron averages for his career like 7 rebounds a game. So that's going to help with rebounding and playmaking because we don't have a solid point guard. He's going to get you 6 or 7 assists a game. And he don't take dumb shots. He's a 500% shooter. You know what I mean?
In fact, and this goes to your, VJ on the bench thing, I would make the argument that Dean Wade is a better defender than LeBron is at this point in the starting lineup. He will stand there and shoot corner threes, which LeBron, that's not really what LeBron does. So, and then finally, and you said it, the Eastern Conference is going to be very, very deep this year. Very deep. It was deep last year, and I think all these teams are going to be better than they were last year. Charlotte's probably going to be good, but maybe not better than last year, but Orlando should be better. Atlanta should be better. Boston should be very, very good. New York's going to be good. Indiana should be better. Cleveland should be fine at least. I don't think it's...
Stop naming all these bum-ass teams, man. Ain't nobody worried about them teams. So everybody should be better except us? Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Western Conference.
And we made more moves than anybody.
Exactly. I mean, like the Sixers finally did something free agency wise, and it don't seem like my man Spike ain't really all that happy.
Right, he's an idiot.
It is.
And the team wasn't bad last year. It's just your boy Embiid. You can't depend on Embiid.
Mm-hmm. And fucking Brown is a major upgrade from Paul George.
Right.
Fucking no show up. Paul George and Harden got to go down in history as the top 2 dudes that fucking don't show up in the playoffs.
And get big contracts.
Yeah. He got a nickname Playoff P. Get the fuck out of here.
Those 2 teams are probably better than any are definitely better than any team in the Eastern Conference. or at least going into next year. But I don't. But as far as the whole conference goes, the Eastern Conference is going to be tougher. And the final thing to remember about it being tougher is that there were a lot of teams tanking last year, which I think juiced everyone's wins a little bit and made certain parts.
Who the hell was tanking last year?
I don't know. I think this guy's talking stupid.
Who was out there? Who was like this out there that they was going to tank to get draft picks? I don't know much about Kyle's. The only person I know that got drafted was Carlos Boozer's son. Is anybody else was like so good that we going to
this guy? No, this guy's talking stupid. Wasn't nobody tanking.
The schedule much easier. That's not going to happen with the new lottery rules. It really doesn't make sense to tank the same way anymore. So I put them at like a 3 to 5% chance, and I think 5 is probably being generous of winning a title this year. Jack, before we go to the phones, what do you put the percentage chance of the Sixers winning the title?
I'm right about 25 to 30%.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. This guy's an idiot. They should turn around and ask him. So, who's the worst team in the league? Who would you say, Charlotte?
And I want to know,
superstar. What's the percentage of Charlotte winning the championship, and see what he say.
And I want to know. He said that the teams were tanking to boot, so it boosted up everyone's wins. What teams was tanking?
Yeah, he talking shit. He don't know what he talking about.
You gotta see the division.
1 in 4.
Yeah. Well, listen. Again, you got the wrong read per usual when it comes to the Sixers.
Yeah.
And they have a much better chance that you're giving them credit for.
Okay.
Much better chance.
1 in 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
25 to 30%.
Okay. So just to rerun this, if you were to play this upcoming season, you think that OKC and San Antonio don't win the title? What percentage chance?
Well, San Antonio doesn't impress me at all.
Okay. All
exactly.
Right. They were in the finals last year.
Did you watch the finals?
I did watch the finals.
Wemby.
All right.
A little bit of a fraud.
Well, now you're speaking to me.
Well, I had to finally watch him for the first time.
Yeah.
Not a fraud.
Dude, he's a huge fraud.
No, he's not.
He's a 7 foot.
He definitely disappeared. He wasn't hurt.
Yeah, but he's not a fraud, though.
No, I wouldn't say he's a fraud. He's just young.
Yeah.
Ginormous fraud.
There we go.
I think the Thunder will be better for sure. Like, it's going to be a tough little finals matchup. But as for like
tough little final,
and he claimed he watched the finals. Like, what is all this stuff that make you think that San Antonio is just like this old great team that is going to win a championship?
Get me there, and I'll see what happens.
Okay,
but it's certainly better than 3 to 5%. That's crazy.
That's about where I put it. I think if you ran the simulation of next season, I think the Sixers would probably win 3 or 4 times out of 100.
All right. Well, the good thing is they didn't have the callers on this clip, so I'm proud of that. Yeah, this is the main reason why I don't listen to this sports talk shit. But shout out to him. You got any thoughts on LeBron before we go?
Nah, I mean, the bottom line is this is how you know he's in a GOAT conversation. They expect so much out of LeBron, even at 41. And people are still saying he's stacking the deck. He's still building super teams. But what team? No, he is the super team. Every team he go to, you're going to say he's building a super team.
Right.
What team don't have no stars that he can go to? Because if you don't want that where's KD playing in Houston? Oh, him and KD building a super team. These guys is 40 years old now. Cut it out. And then Barkley and all those guys, when they say, oh, when we was old when we did it. No, you wasn't. You was in your 30s. So cut it out.
Yes.
And y'all came off of all-star games. Y'all came off of 20-point seasons. And then y'all joined other superstars. Just because it don't work out don't mean you ain't do it.
Right. All right. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at pnljudgementals, and leave comments also. Or you can reach us at our email address at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. So, all right, Phil.
All right, y'all.
Hold up, whoa, hold the phone. You think all I do is rap? I can do it on my own. That's why I produce the track. Don't wonder where my crew is at. They'll be back.